rubber in the model room welcomes all. Thanks for stopping by, answering the call. Ups and downs are normal for some of us. Many days I bet to get off this life bus. Neon lights flicker, no shadow on the wall. Dreams on the ceiling, we run and then we fall. Sharing stories over paper cups. Wheels keep turning, but never enough. Life's a ride on a rickety old track, holding on tight, never looking back. In the rubber and model room, we couldn't fight, loud cry love in this crazy ride.
We have some breaking news to share with you now in the criminal case against defendant Donna Adelson. The judge has denied the defense's motion to suppress that jail phone call between her and her son Charlie that alerted authorities to her intent to buy that one-way ticket off to Vietnam. Now, we're still waiting for the court to rule on Donna's request for bond. She testified last week that she's been attacked and bullied while behind bars and that she can't get any sleep. So we'll keep watching that Florida docket for you and share any more updates. But the big one is that jail phone call is coming on in to her trial.
All right. All right. So this we know. I know, Katya. Hey, love. Yes, I'm early. I'm just doing just a short, quick live over this because I want to go over. I have the document that for the from the hearing, and I wanted to review them. So I found them on X. So let's go over. I'm going to read real quick and then I'm going to hop off and do my family stuff and I will be back at midnight. Yeah, Ned Coffee. Yeah, Ned Coffee. Quick live. All right. I want to read over these documents real quick. Let's see. Share this tab instead. And I have to give a big shout out to J-Boy Nation because I used to hang out there back in the day when Jay first got started. He was a really good channel. He kind of went by the wayside and didn't continue with his channel for a while there. And I went and I know he had a lot that he went through and to try to make his channel grow, and it wasn't working for him. So I think he kind of backed off, but he may be back at it again since I did find this on Twitter. So anyways, let's go to reading. Let me see if I can, you know what? Let's see. Open image and new tab. Let me see if I just get, oh, here we go. All right. Share this tab instead. Look at me. I can make things bigger. I'm so proud of myself. Now I got to find the picture. Okay. All right. So in the Circuit Court of the Second Judicial Court and and for Leon County, Florida, State of Florida versus Donna Adelson defendant. Order denying motion to set bond / Arthur hearing. This cause came before the court when the defendant sought review of her bail status based on State versus Arthur. The court, having reviewed the evidence admitted during the February 26, 2025 hearing, the arguments of the parties in court file have been otherwise fully advised of the premises finding and adjudicates as the following. Let's see here. I can't see my page here. Why is my stream? Oh, there we go. Okay. Defendant is charged by indictment with qualifying offense, first-degree murder, and the state has come forward with a showing that a proof of guilt is evident or the presumption is great. The evidence from the Charles Adelson trial, viewed in the light most favorable to the state, demonstrates 1. The defendant's personal and unique motive to assist, cause, or encourage the murder of Dan Markell. 2, the lengths defendant was willing to go in the custody battle involving her grandchildren. 3, the testimony by Catherine McBanawa directly implicating the role of defendant in the payment of the murder for hire. 4, Payments made by the defendant and alleged co-conspirator following the murder. 5. Text messages and cell tower analysis demonstrating how defendant's movements on the night of the murder. 6. The defendant's conduct after the law enforcement bump operation and communications on authorized wiretap interceptions. Defendant also exhibited conscious of guilt when she attempted to flee to Vietnam prior to arrest, issuing an emergency zoom in. Opening getting an open-ended fast-track visa. See State Exhibit 6. This evidence of flight is admissible of consciousness of guilt where sufficient evidence exists to establish the defendant fled to avoid prosecution. After the state met its burden regarding the author, the court still retained the discretion to grant or deny bail. When determining this issue, the burden is on the accused to demonstrate that release on bail is appropriate. It is with regard to this question that consideration of the likelihood that the accused will flee, regardless of the securities required, becomes appropriate. In reviewing the evidence admitted during the hearing and applying the bail criteria of Section 903.046 Florida statutes, the court finds that one of the primary considerations of bail, ensuring the appearance of the criminal defendants at subsequent proceedings, cannot be met. Cannot be met. Everybody hear that? Cannot be met. You know what? I'm going to take dog off because I see he's blocking some of my screen. And of course, he's going to start barking because I said his name. Lovely animals. Okay, so the proceedings cannot be met. One day after Charles Adelson was convicted of first-degree murder and other crimes, the defendant discussed fleeing to countries without extradition to the United States. See States Exhibit 4 and 5. That same day, defendant communicated with Vietnam Visa, Indochina Sun Travel, through which what she believed was a secure communication application, WhatsApp, trying to acquire a fast-track emergency visa for Vietnam and wanted it the fastest she could get it. See State Exhibit 6 at 3. The purchase of a one-way ticket and seeking a fast-track visa for extended stay in a country without extradition clearly demonstrates an intent to flee. The court does not find the testimony offered by the defendant during the evidentiary hearing on this subject to be credible, considering the evidence. Additionally, the defendant's discussion there we go. I was trying to figure out how to zoom. Can't remember how I zoomed in. The defendant's further discussion on self-harm further negate the possibility of appearance for subsequent proceedings as directed by the court. The issues raised by the defendant concerning her conditions of confinement can be directly addressed through administrative and or civil remedies. The testimony and evidence during the hearing clarifies a reasonable measure taken by Leon County Sheriff's Office to address the defendant's concerns. Defendant is not being denied access to counsel or to the opportunity to prepare for trial. The court also notes the defendant has undergone extensive trial preparations prior to the continuance of the trial on September 17, 2024 through the present. Done and ordered. Capital letters, done and ordered in Chambers, Leon County, Florida, Monday, March 3rd, 2025, signed by Stephen Everett Circuits George. So there we go. There we go. That's all I really wanted to read right now. That's amazing news. So now we know that there will be no bond. She will have to sit in jail throughout, waiting for the trial and until the trial happens in June. And all those little phone calls with Charlie Charles is going to come in I can Discord. I can DM you on Discord, hon. If I can figure out how. I don't know how, but I can sure try. So, anyways, that's the end of my stream. I just wanted y'all to let y'all know that great update I just got. I know this is a quick, less than 10-minute stream, and I'll hit you up on Discord, Katya. Okay, see you soon, hon. I'll be back on at midnight. Love you guys. Peace out.